All right, we're live. Sweet. Let me get the links out to Minds and the Discord servers, then we can begin. Yeah, yesterday's segment was kind of fun. Like I said, the first chunk of the game is pretty heavy, so maybe that's the reason why there was a big chunk that was like kind of very jokey and lighthearted and stuff. But yesterday too, holy shit! That my throat was rough going into that, and talking for that long really hurt. So hopefully today it's not going to be too much of an issue. And let me know if the audio is doing all right. Yeah, make sure that you're talking to. Let me know how my voice is and how the game audio is. Alrighty. Oh. Alright, let me pull up the servers. Let's see here. Alrighty. One more to drop it in. Alright, sweet. All links are out. Now, let me pull up the video on my phone. That way I can look at the chat. Ooh, alrighty. Alrighty, and I think we're good. Alrighty, yep. So, let's continue. Oh, controller was off. Alrighty. And here we go. Alrighty. And we had the choice of looking deeper into the mask or looking into the dark, and I find the dark elements to be a little more intriguing, so we're gonna look into that first. I'm going to mention a talent agency by the name of Omega here in Kabukicho, with ties to Reina. Kabukicho. Unless there's a big sign advertising it, which I highly doubt. I need to ask around to find it. Alright. Based on the dragon motifs and the general vibe around the building, I guess this place is now a normal bar. Who knows how many other places around here that the Yakuza have dipped their fingers into. Three faces in uniform that I don't recognize, though I doubt they'll have a hard time recognizing me. The way they're huddled together, it hardly looks like they're doing much police work. More than a few violations probably passed under their noses, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone slips them a bit of cash on the side to ignore them. Cops like that probably won't give me any trouble. And they definitely aren't going to be blab onto the superiors by seeing me in Kabukicho. Man, that name of this place is really going to kill me. Officer Denjiro. Hey, hold up. Don't I know you? Who, me? Yeah, you. Unless you're hiding somewhere behind your back. Are you the detective whose face was all over the town a few weeks back? Yeah, that's it. How did I recognize you before? Hey guys, didn't someone from HQ come by and ask us about her earlier? Maybe we should... Hold on, Denjiro. You really think that's a good idea? What? What are you talking about? I'm not risking my job over some nobody detective. Yeah, well, call it into HQ, and you might be risking more than your job, if you know what I mean. He is right. Why should we stick out her necks when she hasn't even done anything wrong? Being on leave doesn't mean she can't walk around, does it? Listen to Ryu. I doubt I need to remind you boys what happens when you ruffle the wrong feathers at HQ. You guys can't be serious. Look, I'm not saying we should arrest her. Only you're going to piss off the wrong people, Denjiro. I don't know how much more obvious it need to be for you to get it. No one, not even the detective here, is worth bringing down her wrath on us. Oh, who's that? Especially right now. Things aren't exactly on stable ground around here since the Mifune family shakeup. I need a repeat of Officer Ono. Beg for promotion one day, and then some anonymous tip comes into HQ, and Ono's been selling a little dope on the side. And got a gun to tie him to a crime scene. Yeah, guns mysteriously gone missing from the evidence. Think that story's true? Doesn't really matter if it is or not. The point is, he asked too many questions around here. Now he's in jail. Some police really are held hostage by some woman. Screw it. Maybe you guys are right. I suppose if that guy from HQ asks again, we say we didn't see any detectives tonight. That's right. We didn't see you. You definitely didn't talk to us. Got it? Yeah, got it. Being on the street around here isn't exactly an easy position to be in, huh? Hey! Sorry, my dog's crazy. Hey! You're okay. Oh my goodness. Hey, that's enough. You're okay. Come here, you're okay. There's probably a horrible human being or other dog walking outside. You mean at the bottom? Yeah. Doesn't give us a whole lot of options. Feels like I'm always stuck between HQ and all the other shit going on around here. I'm not sure which is worse, honestly. You read the papers, don't you, detective? You heard about the Mifune family, right? Yeah, I'm sure she has. That's all you need to say on the subject. You never know who's working for who around here. Just put a lid on it. Listen, detective, whatever you think, or whatever you think goes on around here, isn't so simple as good cops and bad cops. Remember that. Kabukicho might not be perfect, but we do our best to keep the peace, right? Right. Like Ryu said, we're trying our best, so don't cause any trouble for us, or we'll return the favor by not letting HQ know about this. There's plenty of things scarier than HQ out there. That's for sure. I'm gonna move along, detective. I think I'll do just that. Good luck, officers. Alright. Now. Oh boy. Sorry for the big dog barking in the background. It appears that my pooch is really animated by whatever was outside. Looks like they've been digging up the sidewalk. Since they're blocking my view, I can't quite see what they're doing. Hey lady, you need something? There's nothing to see here, so why don't you move along? Why should I? You said yourself there's nothing to see after all. Bit of advice for you. If you're trying to keep someone out of your business, don't lead with nothing to see here. See? She thinks so too. Every time you say see nothing here, people stop and stare at us instead of actually moving along. Nothing to see here. Really doesn't kind of make me want to look more, you know? It's kind of sinister. Nothing to see here. That's what cops say when there's definitely, without a doubt, something worth seeing. Thanks a lot for the advice, boys. Last I checked, it was you who worked for me, not the other way around. Alright. Don't need to be so damn touchy. All we're saying is unless you want every passerby in Cabo Picho stopping to stare at us, you could try zipping it. Zipping it? Is that how you talk to your employers? You are aware of who I work for, right? Right? Digging a hole is the least of your worries, so do as I say. These jobs are the worst. What exactly are you guys doing? All of a sudden, I can't help but wonder what some suit is doing standing by a construction site. I have to agree with the little lady on that one. As far as I can tell, we're pulling up a strip of concrete for no damn reason at all. No reason. Far from it. It's scheduled maintenance requested by the building's owner. There were complaints of people falling or getting hurt because of the uneven pavement. So my employer generously offered her own money to fix it. Maintenance, huh? Seemed perfectly fine to me until you started hacking into it. And you seemed awfully impatient for us to fill it back in. Maybe it's got something to do with that little thing you had wrapped in cloth before? Shut up! I'll ask you to dig 2 holes after this one. 2 more. Oh, I get it. I think it was meant to be some sort of threat. Yes, exactly. I mean, what you said was nothing exactly threatening. Honestly, I've heard better. Is he trying to imply he's going to make us cover ourselves with concrete? Kind of a boring threat. Fine. Maybe you two should try remembering you're being paid very generously to be here, so shut it. And you, miss, would you please kindly move along? As you can see, I'm busy enough with these two without any additional distractions. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna put all my all into trying different voices today. My throat doesn't feel as bad as yesterday, but I'm not going to strain myself. Seems this club is pretty popular. It already has a lot of customers. Maybe talking to some of the regulars will give me a good idea of where to start looking for Omega. What in the... Oh, okay. Okay. So I am moving. I thought I wasn't moving. So I'm that little silhouette there. Okay. Can I ask you something? Yeah, sure. You don't need my permission. You heard of an agency around here called Omega? Omega? No, it doesn't ring a bell. Why? What's it do? I'm looking for a missing girl. Missing, huh? Was she foreign? Working for a nightclub? Maybe working for some of the other, types of clubs? I don't remember asking your opinion on the girl. Only if you knew about the agency. Either way, answer's the same. I don't know no Omega, and you probably won't find her even if I did. Girls go missing all the time around here, if you catch my drift. Care to be more specific? No, I don't. Don't think you can delegate types in good hands. Delicate types. Oh my god. Oh. Appears I still can't read. That must have been something that's carried over from yesterday for sure. Let's just say not everyone is as nice to the ladies in those places as I am, and leave it at that. stir the pot with questions like that, and you're bound to end up in trouble. So if you want help, go ask someone else. Okay then. Oh look, okay, we can keep going. Can I ask you something? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I wasn't doing anything. You're a cop, right? Nope. You got me all wrong. I'm looking for a talent agency by the name of Omega. Why do you think I was a cop? Whew. Well, the cops started asking questions right off the bat. Well, then your costume had to be fooled. You gotta be careful walking around like that. Oh, I got it. You're some kind of performer, right? What are you doing looking for Omega? Omega's a wash. He won't get any work from them. Worry not, sweetheart. This so happens I work for one of the best agencies in town. We handle all types, models, performers, actors, you name it. Even a mature woman such as yourself will have no problem finding work through us. That is, if you're fine with them staying in costume. My lucky day. That's the spirit. Have a drink with me, babe, and I'll get you signed up. I'm sure I can find work for you in no time. Well, like I said, I'm looking for Omega. A friend of mine recommended them, so it'd be rude not to talk to them at least, right? If you ask me, your friend's got no taste. You shouldn't waste your time with those losers. No one's even seen their guys around for months. Word on the streets that you ran up a bit of debt to the wrong people, if you know what I mean. Anyway, you didn't hear that from me. You know where I am if you want a real chance, babe. Mature woman, that isn't... I forgot if they even told us her age, but Ayami has got to be in like her mid to late 20s. Hello, can you spread me? Whoa, how long have you been standing there? Me? This guy here, why so jumpy? Sorry, there was a big scary guy with a scar here a little before you. He acted friendly enough, but he made me feel uneasy. He kept asking me what I was doing here, and if I wanted to go somewhere and I'd have a drink with his friends. Honestly, I've been waiting for a good moment to duck out. Think you made the right decision by staying put, if you ask me. Have you ever heard of a talent agency around here called Omega by any chance? Omega? No, I've never heard of it. I'm actually not usually in this part of town. A friend of a friend invited me out here for a few drinks, but she hasn't shown her face yet. God, can't fucking talk. It started to stink of some sort of weird setup. Anyway, I still have some pride, so I'm not going to tuck my tail and run just yet. Good luck finding that agency or whatever you were looking for. And if you see that guy I mentioned earlier, watch your back. Evening. You know anything about a talent agency called Omega? I heard they were based here. Are you insane? It's not like I'm asking you to take me there personally. What's the issue? You do know where you are, don't you? Omega went up against some people, the same people who own this club, and they lost. The Mifune takeovers already racked up quite a body count. I don't plan on being added to it. I'm not sure who you're working for, but you've come off at a bit of a sensitive time. How are you? I turn around and walk out that door. Hell, she probably killed him too. Killed who? Him, you know, Higashi, the owner of Omega. Everyone knew he owned the Mifune family a small fortune. Word on the street is that there's been a little spring cleaning of any disloyal retainers. Do I need to spell out for you? Good. I already said too much. You should stop asking around too. You never know who's listening. you something? Huh? About a talent agency called Omega. Know anything? Alright. I think that is a no. Hey, you know this area? What? I have a question about... What? Speak up! I can hear you. The speaker's right there. You're gonna have to talk louder. I'm looking for an agency. You're looking for a vacancy? In what? No, and... You're what? I'm looking for information about the Omega Talent Agency. Do you know anything? Oh. The music turned off. We're in the club that was against the Omega Agency, the guy said. That's not good. Whoa. You really shouldn't shout things like that around here. Excuse me, miss. We were hoping you might join us next door. Consider it an invitation from an admirer. Besides, it's a much nicer venue than this dump. Yeah, in fact, we'd be happy to escort you. Probably best to not make a scene. Good answer. Follow us. Sick tattoos. Sorry, I'm opening my carbonated water. That's nothing exciting. Welcome. Come in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kasumi Mifune. I appreciate you coming by to talk. Your thugs didn't give me much of a choice. The hell you think you are, calling me a thug? We're businessmen, you got that? Oh, I've got it all right. I don't think that dressing in a suit makes you any less of a thug. Good, yeah, good words. Say another word, you cop bitch. Enough. You say another word, and I'll make you wish you hadn't. Now get out, both of you. Yes, boss. My apologies. The quality of help you can find these days isn't quite by the standard that it was in my father's time. Wild dogs can be difficult to train, but they'll come around, even if I have to beat it into them. Sit down, relax. Can I get you a drink? Whiskey! Someone get her a glass and one for me as well. Why don't we skip the small talk and you tell me why I'm here? Seems you're a woman who doesn't like to waste time. Good. As luck would have it, neither am I. Let's get right to it. A short while ago, a couple of men downstairs ran to tell me that you, a cop, had walked past my bar into one of my nightclubs. And I hear you've been sniffing around, asking about one of my investments. Investments? You mean Omega? Smart girl. Tell me, Ayami Ito, why is it that a cop is going around asking questions like that? More curious still, not just any cop, but I was almost said publicity, but a publicly shamed cop on leave. A shamed cop who's had a history of, how do we word it? A history of psychotic episodes. How did you know all that? We all have friends, Detective Ito. And when detectives are wandering around my part of the city, my friends tell me everything I want to know. Honestly, you don't seem all that crazy to me. As to why you're after Omega, let's say you've piqued my interest. Sorry, look at us. You said no small talk, and here we are off in the bushes somewhere. Let's get back on track, shall we? Yeah, where's my whiskey? As you're not acting in any official capacity, it's safe to say that no one knows you're here, correct? No, I suppose they don't. In your permission... God, I can't fucking talk. In your position, I might have tried to lie, but I appreciate the honesty. It was a rhetorical question, anyway. I know for a fact no one's coming for you. Funny. You don't strike me as the stupid type, yet you've willingly entered a den of vipers. If you valued your neck staying on your shoulders, surely you wouldn't do something so reckless. You can skip the threats. If you wanted to do something to me, you'd have done it already. Plus, you're smart enough to know not to hurt a cop, even one in my position. Good. I like you. Given your prickly demeanor, I doubt you're working with one of my competitors, and you're definitely not here for the police buddies. Okay, I give up. I have to know, what exactly is it that you want to know about Omega? I'm looking for this girl. Her name is Reina. I was told that she was involved with an agency somehow. I want to know what happened to her. How very noble of you. Figuring that out might be difficult, as I'm afraid Omega is an extremely recent acquisition. To go back further, you'll have to talk to its president and former owner, a man named Eiichi Higashi. As it so happens, that makes two of us who would like to have a word with him. Like peas in a pod, us two. Unfortunately, when he handed over the business, he became a bit, how should I put it, forgetful about his outstanding debts to us. Oh my gosh. Oh. I apologize for all my reading errors. And the poor thing is so scared of me that he's ignoring all my calls. Probably thinking I'll do something awful to him if I find him. I can't imagine how he'd get that idea. Can you? Maybe he'd prefer talking to a police officer instead of me? I'm not some green recruit. I know how this works by now. What's the catch? You'd never tell me where he was and then send me on my way for nothing. Of course I wouldn't. You'll have to prove that you can be trusted first. There's someone else I need to talk to. A bit of a softer target than Higashi. Pretty good deal, right? Everything you're looking for in exchange for one little job. Oh, don't make this more difficult than it has to be. You'll agree eventually, so why fight it? I know a lot about you. Top of your class and one of the best detectives on the force. You wouldn't let something as pesky as morals get in the way of good information, would you? I've heard about you too, Kasumi Mifune. Or more accurately, I heard a lot about your father. As you should. My father was a good man. It's not surprising you know more about him than me. That'll change soon enough. I won't be a footnote in his story much longer. My father always undervalued the power of information, but I really get to know the people I associate with. You, for instance. Everything you've done paints the picture of someone who's very determined and very desperate to find this girl of yours. Don't let people tell you don't let people tell you otherwise, Detective. I think those traits are a wonderful combination. However, it also means you don't have a whole lot of bargaining power right now. If you don't want to work with me, that's fine. You can go home and quietly overdose on whatever medication they've got you taking instead. Furthermore, I could just refuse your request altogether, but that'd be so boring. We both need something, so let's help each other. Do the job I ask, and I'll let you know about little Higashi. She's talking as if I refused her. I thought I clicked to accept the job. I guess I must have hit the other one by mistake. As I was saying, like him, there's another business owner in Akihabara who is unfortunately behind on her payments as well. Such a shame, too. I really wanted a straightforward relationship with this one. See, help out with a few things. In exchange, she kicks back a little of her business. Sometimes we send over new contracts to renegotiate the terms of our mutually beneficial relationship. Sadly, she's neglected to sign the newest one. I'm a cop, not some Yakuza debt collector. Do it yourself. A suspended cop? You can't parade your badge around as proof that you're some white knight anymore. Due to the recent, transition of power, I can't do it myself just this minute. The dogs at Tokyo Police headquarters have started panting whenever me or any of my men are seen outside of Kabukicho. I'm not asking you to club someone's head in. I'm only asking you to give them a friendly reminder to keep up to date on their paperwork. Easy, right? Here, take it. Do this for me, and I'll feel a lot more comfortable giving out information about Omega. Also, I remind you that thanks to your impending review, it would be unseemly if it got out that you were meeting with Yakuza, wouldn't it? Blackmail, huh? That's such an ugly word. Here, I thought we were becoming friends. No, I'm just stating the facts of the situation. The business you're going to is a cat cafe in Akihabara. Kazu can give you the address on the way out. Wait, a cat cafe or what? A cat cafe. What else would it be? Well, a cat cafe or a cat-made cafe. What? Are we talking cats or people dressed like cats? Because one of them makes really good pancakes. A freaking cat cafe. Actual cats. Adorable, fluffy, precious cats. Why the hell would I invest in some stupid maid cafe? Cats! Normal cats. Damn it, now I'm all worked up. Look, get the goddamn contract signed and we'll talk. Alright. Well, we know where to go. They would only let me go there. One of those young girls ended up being okay. I feel like I got what I needed and left them to fend for themselves. If only I had more time. No point dwelling on it now. I need to go talk to Sachiko at the cat cafe. Oh, okay, so we're not going to be able to look at anything. Let's just make sure we're doing everything else. Okay, yeah, nobody talked or anything. Okay, it's the cat. I wonder if we could go in there anyways, because she likes those pancakes so much. Sometimes when I find my thoughts drifting off, they sail right back to those fluffy pancakes. If I manage to get back to a normal life, I'll eat nothing but cat-shaped pancakes for dessert for the rest of my days. No way I can make them as good as they do here, though. Not unless I magically become a better cook. Oops, got distracted by sweet, sweet pancakes. I need to go to the cat cafe and put this nasty business to rest. Oh, okay, yep, this one. Suppose locked out getting in a part. Oh, yeah, I've already read that before. Alrighty. Welcome back. I think Tomo remembers you. He must appreciate all your help to make him feel better. I've had to stop the deliveries of sashimi, though. Oh, excuse me. Even the smell seems to set off his bowels. Another quirk added to an already quirky character. Maybe it's a sign that you were right about the fish. Yeah, listen, we need to talk. Okay, sure. Why the serious face? What's wrong? with the Yakuza? How exactly does the owner of a cat cafe get mixed up with Yakuza? Huh? What do you mean? I met someone recently who made me a contract with your name on it to sign. I read it and it seems like you owe them quite a bit of money. Why? I've been around this kind of stuff for a long time. I can't figure out how a cat cafe owes this kind of money. Money? Yakuza? Wait, you're working for her? Why? I'm not working for anyone. All I've got is this contract in your name. All I want to know is, I want to know why. The truth is, this place isn't all above board, or rather it is, but it wasn't always. I didn't borrow money or anything that stupid. When I was setting up this place, I was just trying to stay above water. But the building owner kept coming by to complain, and then the government types and the health inspectors came knocking. I never realized how complicated opening a place like this in Tokyo can be. All those rules and regulations. Welcome to living in a city. All I ever wanted was to help out the little kitties and make people happy. Then she came by, someone who loved cats as much as I did. She offered to help me smooth things over with everyone. I mean, I saw the tattoos and everything, but I don't think you should judge people because of how they look. I still don't. There was no way I was going to stay open and keep my kitties if I didn't get help fast. So I accepted her offer. Things got better pretty quickly after that. The building owner stopped complaining, and all the permits fell into my lap. Maybe you think I was stupid, but most of the cats here would be strays or dead if I didn't accept her help. For a while, I thought I'd been saved by my guardian angel. After all, she loved the cats and was kind and friendly toward me. It's been quiet, too. The business with Tomo's bowels was the first incident I had in months. About 2 months after accepting her help, when I was closing up the shop, some men showed up with a contract like the one you're holding. They said it was for services rendered or something like that. It wasn't much at the time, so I signed it. I owed her a lot after all, and I was doing pretty well. Only, they kept coming back, and every time they came back, they had a new contract. Every contract wanted more and more money. It's gotten out of hand. I can't keep it up anymore. Kasumi won't even talk to me about it. You didn't really think you'd get a favor from the Yakuza for nothing, did you? I wasn't being greedy, Ito. I thought she was trying to help. Helping the only way she knows how. What was that for? What the hell? Please, you have to help me. The amount of money they've asked for is out of hand. I'm doing well for now. If they get their way, I'll go out of business. You have to tell Kasumi. Please? Tell her that if this place closes and all these cats, there'll be no place for them to go. Poor kitties. They'd be put down. I can't support them myself. I don't think animal services would let me keep them. I couldn't live with myself if that happened. I'm begging you, Ito. Don't do this. I'm an animal lover. Sorry. I can't be mean. I own a dog, but cats are cool too. Damn it, it doesn't matter what I need from her. I can't make you sign this in good conscience. Hooray, I knew that would prevail in the end. Thanks. Let's get mixed up with that woman anyway. I need some information from her. You should be careful. I don't know much about her, but her thugs are dangerous. Last time they were here, I heard them talking about having to teach a girl from another cafe a lesson or something. Makes me feel sick thinking about it. What else would you expect from guys like that? Breaking legs is probably all they're capable of outside of grunting and drinking. Call me naive, but I don't get how someone can be so two-faced. When I started seeing her in the papers lately, I couldn't believe it. Surely that ruthless woman they were talking about, couldn't be the Kasumi I knew, or so I thought. Guess it's like you said, a tiger can't change its stripes, right? Maybe so. At any rate, you should probably be more careful about who you trust in the future. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you wrapped up in all this. But thank you for not making me sign. So what's your plan? I'm not sure if I really have one. Maybe I can appeal to her kinder side. If she really is a cat lover, I'm sure she wouldn't want to see the little guys hurt, right? Oh no, I've really gone and got myself in trouble, haven't I? Maybe I should go instead. The contract was given to me, so I'd better deal with it myself. Plus, I get the impression that being confined by the cops hasn't put her in a good mood. I'm sure you don't agree, but I still think there's something good in her. Sometimes I can't help but wonder if she'd be doing all these things if she hadn't grown up in that life. And all the kitties loved her when they played with her. Cats are such good judges of character. I somehow don't think her treatment of animals correlates too well with her treatment of people. Yeah. I'm starting to feel a little queasy thinking about going back there without the contract signed. Damn it, Ayami. You really got yourself into one this time, haven't you? No point in dwelling on it now. I've made my mind up. I can't run Yakuza debt collection just because I'm in a tight spot. Take care. Don't worry. My kitties are never wrong in judging someone's character. Yeah, sure. I'll think of something, but I need you to lie low and maybe close shop for a while until I sort this out. Short this out. Yeah, that's a fucking phrase. Alright. Run, run, run. Hang. Hey, what are you doing here? Go back. Honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home. We're gonna bring the cat, and that's going to, okay, that's gonna soften her heart up. Okay. I'm not exactly in the mood to dance. I should get going. Well, wait a minute, but isn't that the way to get to the club? Oh, I guess this is, okay. Welcome back. I assume you took care of that little nuisance for me? I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? Do you think you're some kind of moral crusader? Helping out the little guy? What did she tell you anyway? That she was a small-town girl who couldn't keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it that way, and I guess I do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all the cats that kept escaping? Or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, these cats would probably be dead by now. What we have here, detective, is a trust issue. You are too equipped to take the other side because of who I am, or at least who you think I am. Pity. Kazu. Yes, boss. Take Ito outside and show her what happens when people disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want a repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I'd hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. Leave her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Chick. Okay. Did you know my friends tell me when the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they'd think. Would be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazu, escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Yep, there it is. Hold on, Kazu. Ito, who's this? He's, I guess he's a stowaway from the cat cafe. He is, huh? I see. I love him! Look at his squishy little face! I can't have a detective beating around such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaten? Oh, I think his name is Tomo. Tomo? That's not much of a name for a man, is it? I should call you Mr. Marshmallow. About that blackmail and beating. Oh, that? Forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No. You likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly. So cheer up. How can you stay mad when looking at these big eyes and those little feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Ito. You don't appreciate what you have. Only what you're looking for. That is, until you find it. Then what? What's left? That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business or about my affections for cats or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick up where he left off. But who wants to think about the logistics of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you've got these little whiskers rubbing against you? Huh. Sachiko is right. You do genuinely love cats. So I make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down. Sachiko isn't as perfect and cute as she seems. She might love her cats, but she has strange ways of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe is shut down, I'd make sure those cats had a home. Though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones like you cops make. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Aww. He is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say, you have some guts coming back like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep in my pocket. I underestimated you. In doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny, really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Something I'm sure you understand